Our plan today is to fly from the panhandle of Florida up into the Smoky Mountains to the Martin Campbell Airport. Visiting some friends on the Toccoa River, here is the snow report. Showing 32 degrees this morning. Out here at the airport, I'm gonna pull the airplane out of the hangar.
Bravo, 1255 Zulu observation. 360 at 04. Visibility 10. Ceiling 3,700 broken. Temperature 01. Dew point -05. Altimeter 3028. Expect ILS approach runway 30. Runway 2 and 30 in use.
Alright, got the flight plan loaded in. Pressed over to the GNC 355.
Local traffic, Grumman 846, departing 36 to the north, local.
VFR routine.
Eglin, good morning, Grumman 74846.
Grumman 74846, go ahead.
Yes, sir, good morning, Grumman 74846, off of Ruckle northbound. Destination is 1 Alpha 5, like VFR north.
Grumman 846, roger. 1 able, squawk 4640, correction, altimeter 3028.
Okay, 3028, 4640, 846.
Legion 3105, I'm going to departure, verify 1 mile north of Eglin, northbound, climbing to 1,600.
We're headed up to Copperhill, Tennessee, McKaysville area, north of Blue Ridge. And it is a blustering 38 degrees at 5,500 feet. And nice and sunny here. Possibly get into some weather. What are we going to go do today?
Alpaca farm.
Alpaca farm. Alright, so we're going to see if we got snow-covered alpacas up here. Alright, shows like we're getting 134 knots across the ground. Got another about an hour or so to go. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, I'm getting 134 knots across the ground. We got about an hour and 54 minutes to destination. And the wind indicator says we got a 23 knot crosswind, 3 knot tailwind. So, not too bad for the day. Nice and clear up here. I just passed over J, Gilmore County. That's our closest alternate.
Gilmore County Airport. Automated weather observation. 1555 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 4 Celsius. Dew point -4 Celsius. Altimeter 3028 inches of mercury.
Alright, we're northbound. There's Blue Ridge Lake, Blue Ridge, Georgia, in the town of Blue Ridge. Off our 1 o'clock. Going to the terrain setting here. So that's McKaysville on the north side of the river, and then what was the south side of the river? The Georgia. So that's Georgia-Tennessee border right there, that river. Gas on the carriage, prop switches, all checks complete. power disconnect. The deer out there looks like on the side. See the deer? He's running off. Good. I'll taxi up to the FBO. Got a hangar reserved for the night. Keep the motor from getting cold soaked. Nice warm FBO at Martin Campbell Field at 1 Alpha 3. Can't beat the location and the nicest of people here.
Hey, baby. So that's the youngest one.
Kept her nice and warm in the hangar.
Camel traffic, Grumman 846, departing 20, continue to the south, departing here to the south, Mark Campbell.
Yeah, it's bumpy, but got the autopilot on heading mode. You can see the terrain depiction in the iPad. I got the terrain feature on. I have the terrain feature on in the GNC 355. I'm gonna run down this valley here and then continue on up. Alright, we're headed back south. Had a good time in the mountains. Enjoyed visiting our friends in the Smokey Mountains. Nice and smooth. Nice 29 knot headwind on the nose. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Alright, we're leveled off at 6,500 feet. Got 32 knots headwind. Yeah, strong. Getting a whole 98 knots across the ground. True airspeed's 130, 129, but we're getting 32 knot headwind. Alright, we'll get about 20 miles down the road, get past some of these peaks. We'll get closer to the flatland, and we'll probably get down to about 2,500 or 4,500 feet, and then see what our ground speed says then. Alright, leveled off 4,500 feet now. Didn't gain much on the winds. So the winds are showing 22 knots on the nose, 8 knot crosswind, which is 230.23. Before they were 210 at 29. So it was 28 knots on the nose, and now it's only 22 on the nose, so we gained a couple of knots. 4,500 feet versus 6,500 feet. One of our must-haves when we're on our cross-country adventures, that sun is bearing down on the windscreen. We've got this SlapShade. Put it up anywhere on the windows that helps block the sun. So Mama here can take a nap, got a cloud layer, just a thin layer up in front of us, maybe about 40 miles or so, 30 miles. And looking at the ADSB on the cloud setting, I have over here ADSB cloud tops showing 4.5 because it's in the auto range. You see a cloud center over here, and you see all of the 5,000 ceiling of Montgomery, Troy's at 3,800, and Greenville 31. Our destination showing 37, 4,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to descend down, and I'm going to have a profile mode on. I'm going to descend down to 2,500 feet, and hopefully it'll help us out with this headwind anyway. But I'm sure it's going to be bumpy, 27 knot headwind at 4,500 feet. Just kind of slow going, getting 106 knots across the ground. I'm going to drop on down to 2,500 feet. See how that turns out. A nice Garmin autopilot setup is I'll put in the altitude selection. I'll put in 2,500 feet. The altitude selector. I dial in off the autopilot here. I'm going to select vertical speed, 200 feet and then I'll bring power back just a little bit just to keep the RPMs where I want them. And we'll go on down to 2,500 feet. This trip, the weather was so nice. I didn't file an IFR, I just went VFR, so I was clocking 1,200. Not necessarily talking to anybody, listening to music. It's Bluetoothed into this PS Engineering PAR 200B from either my iPad or my phone, and just downloaded music. As I travel, if I'm not talking to anybody, I just keep guard up in the background. And, all right, we made it under that layer, leveled off 2,500 feet. Picked up some ground speed, now up to 128 knots, 5 knot headwind. So picked up some ground speed, but picked up some bumps. And then now I can take the SlapShade down and just ride it out under the clouds. We've got about another hour left in our flight, making it home. I didn't have the video rolling, but this is where ADSB came in handy. This airplane here, we got a picture of it, but whatever its tail number is, 10 Golf. We're at the same altitude coming along, and raise him on the local frequency of that airport there, and just had to do some going around. But the ADSB, if without the ADSB, probably would have been a bad day.
Eglin, Grumman 74846.
Grumman 74846, Eglin.
Yeah, Grumman 74846, vicinity Florala, 2,500 feet, destination Ruckle, like clearance to the corridor.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Grumman 74846, 124654.
500.
Alright, flaps are full, all checks complete, miles clear. Don't see any deer on the runway, but no need for a deer pass today. A little bumpy, got a solid crosswind. It'll clear out once we get below the tree line. It'll smooth out a little bit. There we go. See, below the tree line, it smooths out. Nose off. Time's coming up, get to wait on the mains.
Made it home, we're all gassed up, ready for the next adventure. Now time to put this beauty back in her hangar.